Greetings to everyone. I decided to make this video to share some secrets that have been hidden to us for eons. Even Tesla just gave a hint because he was afraid of being killed. So I'm going to share it with you. 369. That can be seen the relationship of those three numbers in a right angle triangle. If you look at that triangle, the right side has the 30-degree angle. The top side to the left will have the 60-degree angle, and the bottom left would have the 90-degree angle. How does this relate to 369? It's sacred geometry. The 30-degree angle refers to the 3. 3 is Trinity. Not as you know it. Trinity means body, mind, and soul spirit. Body because we are in the third dimension. We are anchored here in this 3 dimension and its illusions. Then, mind is the interface between this third dimension and the higher realms. Mind is not local. Mind is not in your brain or in your physicality. Mind is interdimensional, and it interfaces with the soul spirit, that divine spark for your created vessel. Then that side relates to the 60-degree angle, the 6, the flower of life, the building blocks of everything you see in the universe, physical or not physical. The flower of life, it's a 6-petal flower. Those are the 6 basic apices that form when you make the circles that intersect, and in that intersection they form a basic apices. That's a petal, and it makes 6 of them. It contains all the source codes for all the templates we have locked in our bodies, our minds, and souls. When you have a thought in your mind, you start creating patterns. When you breathe in, you're not only breathing in, inhaling oxygen, you're inhaling flower of life spheres with the source codes provided for you to use in whatever you choose. So when you exhale that oxygen dioxide, but you exhale thought patterns for your good or your demise. Because if you thought what you were thinking about and you were aware of it, you would be thinking better in a constructive way, in a positive way. Because everything that becomes a pattern locks in whatever is around you. If you think in a negative way, all those negative patterns will lock onto you and become illnesses. So when they say, oh, do you have a history of cancer in your family, of high blood pressure, of high sugar in your blood, or low sugar in your blood? That's hereditary. That's not true. Your DNA changes constantly. It's a dynamic thing. And depending on your thoughts, Let me explain to you this way. You have a thought about something that you want to build. It's not physical yet, but you see it in your mind, taking form. And then it starts being more condensed, and it starts taking the source codes to become physical. It starts condensing. When it starts condensing, it becomes more solid until the moment it's physical that it precipitates. That's the 3, 6, and the 9. Take this with a grain of salt. Believe it or not believe it. I'm not trying to make you a believer of nothing. Those who believe in things, they got their eyes blocked from seeing other things. The 9 refers to the 9 supra-consciousnesses that manage creation everywhere. They don't belong to any group. They're supra-consciousnesses. And they could take any form they want if they want to be physical to you and tell you something to guide you. So they manage creation in this world that it's we're concerned with right now. And they will let your thoughts condensed and precipitate, unless they got to intervene because something went wrong, really bad. So, right now, we are in the midst of a quote-unquote hurricane, and if you watch the TV or YouTube, you will see that the weather people, women are wearing red dresses. That's it. Right there is a red flag. It means the weather has been manipulated, and they are manipulating your mind to accept what they're telling, so it solidifies. So they cannot create anything because they lost the connection to the source codes. But they use your connection to the source codes to manifest what they want, even if it's in your demise. But since you believe that you have no power, that you're a grain of sand in the beach of the universe, then you do nothing about it, supposedly, but you're doing a lot of things to manifest what they want for you, and they don't want anything good for you. So start using the 3 when you think, with that trinity of body, mind, and soul, spirit, for it to start condensing using the source codes until it condenses into this physicality by the acceptance of the 9. The 9 don't intervene, but they manage creation everywhere. So if you're sick, you can get rid of that illness using the source code templates. You could just say that you're placing a layer of source code templates from your divine blueprint for your divine spark's vessel, that it's you, the physical body, the avatar. And you can place that source code original templates into your body, and you will start seeing the difference. I tell you, whatever I tell you, it's because I have experienced it, and I have tested it, and it works. And if it works for me, it means that it's not impossible. Because once somebody does it, it's not impossible anymore. So it's not for you to believe it, it's for you to be aware that there's knowledge that becomes wisdom, and wisdom does many things when that wisdom is proactive and takes action. But you could have a whole library with all the secrets of the world, and if you don't put them in action, that's nothing. That could disappear in the fire. But when that knowledge is in your mind, it becomes eternal, because your soul is eternal. You're immortal. People are so afraid of dying. Why? You will go someplace further, someplace higher. Why be afraid of dying? But for this hurricane, if you use those 3, 6, and 9, and you see in the TV or YouTube an image of the hurricane, you look at that center and place, hurricanes are always turning to the left. That's destruction. You put in there an S, not an S. An S is like it's a hurricane. You put it backwards, turning to the right, like an inverted X, with the color blue for a freezing center. Hurricanes feed from warm weather. You put that cold S in there, and it becomes a vortex, pulls up everything, turning to the right instead of counterclockwise to the left. The figure you put there is an inverted X, turning to the right, constructing. What? A comfortable weather, not putting people in harm's way. If it rains, but not destruction. That's on you, because you know why? Because I already told you. Have a nice day.